After a couple of years of me playing here and there, I've decided to come back. And I think it's best to see what's been added to Minecraft and what else we can add on to this world. It's just all been sitting empty. The roads, the houses, the neighborhoods, the shops. So I think it's time to officially come back and finish what I never started. I figured the best way to restart is with something actually useful. A villager trading hall. Not something too big, but it is something I need. I can't keep them trapped inside a cave, and you'll see why later in this video. Oh, and I'm really trying to get that density book from one of these guys too, so without further ado, let's get started. Okay, but before we bring the villagers, we need to make them a home. And yes, I know it's small.
Oh wow.
But we'll make it work. The area I'm building in is next to a pet shop. And the house which you can see over there. Which, since I haven't played in years, I don't think anybody has lived there. But, I've always wanted to finish this part of the city, and luckily for me, there's one spot left. But enough being said, let's get to making the layout. Alright there, and we're done. But I do feel like this build needs spruce and some type of stone. But before we do that, we need to get some shulker boxes. Looks like I just have trash in these shulkers. Wait, since when do I have shulkers in my inventory? I'll just use these then. Okay, but before we go farm wood, I do remember that we used to have a wood shop. I'm just hoping that that place has logs. Okay. I think planks will do. We do have to pay, so I'm just gonna put some iron here. Even though I'm the only one on.
Nobody fucking cares! You thought I agree with you? Nobody!
Alright, since there weren't any logs, it's time to go chop some down. I remember I made this tunnel that leads to the top so that I could fly anywhere. And now we gotta use it, so. I do not want to go chop some wood, but we gotta do it. Alright, luckily there's a forest right outside the city. So this should be a bit easy to do. So yeah, I started getting resources the usual way, but honestly, I think I'm gonna just skip ahead. And if you could use 10 seconds of your time to like or subscribe, I'd be more than grateful. Last tree I'm going to be chopping down and we should be heading back. The build needs some type of stone, so let's go farm some stone as well. Luckily I remembered where this is, but since you guys don't know what this is, it's like a stone farming type of thing, but alright, which one should I pick? I think this one's good.
And I've decided that I want to die.
Alright, so not that one, but let's just find another one. So now all we need to do is strip the logs that we got and get to building. Alright, now that we have farmed the stone and stripped the logs, let's go get some shulkers for our build. I feel like I need some more wood for the stairs and decoration, so let's head over to the wood shop. And yes, we are gonna have to pay again.
What the fuck?
Let's put these planks to work. I need to keep my inventory clean, so let's just put these here. And now, after all that time, we can finally get to building. Alright, so now that we have our layout done and we have our materials, I think you know what's gonna come next. So without further ado, let's get to building. I think it's time to get the base going. Hopefully this turns out good because I have not hopped on. I low-key don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I think I'm gonna just put the same spacing for every log and see how it goes from here. Since this is going way too slow, this next minute is gonna be pure building. I do want to mention that this build is designed by Disruptive Builds, and if you do want to make this in your own world, I'll go and link his video down in the description. But let's get back to the montage. I think we got a big chunk done, so I'm just gonna check how it looks from above. Oh, and I need to move these villagers in here ASAP, because in a minute you're gonna see why. Loki does not look too bad. It does not look too bad. I need some more strip logs, but don't worry, I'm not gonna do another montage. I'll have it right now. Alright, so now that we have some more wood, we can work on the roof now. I don't know if it's just me, but I hate doing the roof. Like right here, I just messed up. Alright, there we go. I think it looks off, like the right side. Okay, let's just rebuild this part again. Why is this taking me so long? And after I think what was 3 tries, we finally got it. Now let's connect the roof. Alright, last few blocks. Now, the interior. For me, the inside has always been harder than the outside, and getting these villagers in is gonna be a real pain. And yeah, I know I said that the roof is harder, but for a build like this, I think organizing the inside is worse. Let's see how the floor looks with stone. Okay, I thought it looked worse, but hey, it's actually not that bad. And with the compact design, it's gonna look even better. But I think I'm gonna just add some texture to just make it stand out. Yeah, it's definitely better, in my opinion. Okay, now that we got the floor done, it's time to make the cubbies for the villagers. And by the way, I'm gonna make a trapdoor, so when I don't need the villagers, I can just open it and kill them. Well, that's one cubby done. Now we need to do that 8 more times. Alright, now we cover up the roof with some slabs. Midway through, I stepped outside to see how it was turning out, and I personally think it looks good. But if you don't, let me know down in the comments, and I'll try to make something better in the next video. The first floor is done, guys. Now we're gonna do the same thing, but more compact. The second and third floor are gonna be smaller because I'm using the roof for the first floor as the cubbies.
(3:28 a.m.)
Well, one side's done. Now we need to do the same thing to this side. After what was like 2 hours just getting the materials and all that, we are finally done with the interior and exterior. Now, let me show you guys around. We're gonna put the villagers in here and trade with them with a block of choice like a fletching table and stuff like that. And the second floor is gonna be the same, except I just wanna make it like a breeding area for all the villagers. And last but not least, the third floor. It's not too special, but it's just to keep bread or something. I honestly really like how this turned out.
So that was a f***ing lie.
Now the hard part is just getting these villagers in. And like I said, the hard part isn't the building, the hard part is the villagers. And since the place where I have them stored is a bit far away, it's gonna be a bit challenging. Alright, we're here. It may not seem that far away, but trust me, it is. And this is the place I've been talking about since the start of the video. And the reason I just keep them here is just because I turned the zombie villager into a villager and they just started rotting here. But yeah, bad idea. Right here I plan to make a railroad track to get the villagers up. So let's go make it. Well, first of all, we need grass, and you're gonna see why in a minute. Everything will make sense in a bit, just wait. Alright, so you're probably wondering, what am I doing? The short answer is... yes, I'm gonna be transporting these villagers on railroad tracks. And yes, I forgot how to make railroad tracks.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
And the perfect thing about this is that I can put the railroad tracks at the end of the cubby. Wait, actually, I need to see how I'm actually gonna make this work. I hate getting the villagers in, bro. And that's how far I have to travel with these villagers. But there's one little problem. I don't have iron for the railroads. So, let's get it.
How? Hold on, bro. How?
After what probably took me 2 hours to find a good cave, it's finally done. So here I realized you can't place railroads on that type of grass, so I had to kind of replace that. My plan is to make a hole, and then eventually it's going to turn into dirt, and then I can finally place the railroads.
2,000 years later. 2,000 years later.
Okay, so I made this contraption. Let's see if it works. Here's when I realized that this is going to be a lot of pain. He was about to die. After I got things sorted out, it was time to get the villagers moving. And now that I have most of the villagers on the first floor, I need to do the same exact thing, but on the second floor. Why is there a baby here? But hopefully this guy gives me an enchantment. This is the last villager, I think. The pain is about to be over. Alright, I just saw a second villager. It's not. But I think I'm gonna just kill him. And if you guys in the comments like, spare him, bro, he's gone. He's gone, bro. He's gone. It's over. Damn, bro, look at this mess. The struggle off camera was a lot. Trust me. Okay, so this guy just decided to stop being a Liberian. I think this is the part where I just kill him. I'm sorry.
Kill him! Kill him! Kill him! Fuck him!
And as I'm cleaning this up, give me ideas on what I can use this as. I haven't seen this place empty since like 2021. And like I said, I'm gonna use the second floor for breeding. And I might use the third floor if it gets too packed on the second. Loki want to name one of these, so I'm gonna get name tags that I sell at the pet shop over here. I'm thinking of naming one of these villagers Timmy, but I don't know which villager to choose. Alright, I think I'm gonna name that baby villager that was running. If he actually gives me the enchantment that I've been wanting, like that's gonna be crazy. Okay, we mostly have everything finished. All we need is that enchantment. And as I was breaking the beds, I noticed that 1, Timmy grew, and 2, Timmy had the book. But there's always a catch to everything. Timmy was expensive, so I could do some trades. And luckily, I can make a lot of sticks since I have a lot of wood. And I think there's a Fletcher over there, so it's gonna be really easy. Okay, so all I need is 3 emeralds and a book, and we got it. Okay, before you guys say this is scripted, I did not know this chest had 3 emeralds. I was just looking through random chests in this world and found this one. Now, the last thing we need is the book. Okay, it's not here. Wait, since when do I have paper in my inventory? Alright, so since I have paper and I got the leather from that chest, we have the book. And all we need is to do the trade and we got it, bro. Bro, where is Timmy? Where's Timmy? Where's Timmy? Where's Timmy?
Huh?
I cannot find him.
Huh?
Bro, finally.
Anything's possible. Anything's possible!
That's crazy, bro. That like, it was him. He had the book. And also, if there's books that I don't know about that you guys want me to get, let me know down in the comments. And also, I added this tree for more texture and like to make it just look better overall. And also, let me know if you guys want me to make more videos like this or different. I do want to stick to Minecraft for like a while, so just let me know and I'll do anything you guys want. Alright guys, well I came back to my old world after a good 1 to 2 years. And if you guys want me to play on this world again and try to get the mace, let me know down in the comments. This is my first YouTube video, so don't hate on me, but yeah. See you guys in the next one.
We do here is go back.